make sure that the amount you steal is death sentence. The amount you steal is life imprisonment. The amount you steal is not less than 10 years imprisonment. So when you deal with it strictly, then you start investing in critical area of development which you can achieve organically by ensuring that those who will elect, one, are competent, two, have the capacity. Because you can be competent, but you have passed the age where you have the capacity to work. You must have the capacity to be able to move around and do the right thing. Three, have the compassion. And leadership without compassion is not a leadership. A leader must be somebody who feels that, listen, we have to do things for people. Citizens-led leadership. You must go 24 hours be thinking about the people. Anything short of that, you're wasting your time. And all these things come with your character, with this and everything. So it's a critical thing we want to. But thank you for initiating the lecture.
I mean, we all seem powerless, but we're not too powerless. So we can make our own individual contributions. At least in the future, our children will not ask us, what did you do? You keep complaining, but you did nothing about it. So, but it seems that they are trying to encourage all of us not to bother. It's just to say, don't even talk. Don't even say anything. And because your friend is in power, then you should stop talking. So the only people you can criticize are your enemies. So, and for me, criticism is an advice. I don't see criticism as an attack.
No.
It's an advice. You know, if Tinubu is my friend, then why can't I advise him? Even Buhari that we said he was a soldier. When I wrote the memos against him, he invited me to a meeting. So, and I went there, I didn't go there with a CV. I didn't say I needed a job. I told him, I said, all presidents before you, I advised them. I appointed myself special advisor with that portfolio free of charge. And I gave a compilation of what I wrote to
Anyway, let's leave that, okay? Because we all know that competence, character, and whatever Obi listed earlier, Dele Momodu works for Atiku, the man that is, how old is Atiku again? 84, 83. Oh, sorry, I think they said he's 17. I don't know. Like, even though we don't know that of Tifnu, but Tifnu currently uses the football age of 74, 75. So as for Atiku, I don't know, but he's an old guy, right? And who still wants to be president of that contraption, Atiku. So he had some guests around his place just 2 days or so ago, right? And he was telling them what they did when you know, under Obasanjo, and they were facing some insecurity, this and that. It was like, you know, those ones who are there right now, you know, they don't actually give a damn. It's something we already know, right? And that was Atiku.
You remember when the Boko Haram started, it was actually in 2002, we were in office. The president sent for me, VP, what do we do about it? It started in Yobe, actually. And I said, Mr. President, let's call the service chiefs and give them a deadline. If they can't put it down, then they should put down their uniforms and go away. We'll get some other people. And he called the service chiefs. I was there and gave them marching orders. Within a few weeks, they put down the insurgency in Yobe. It never came up again until we left office. So one, I will say there is lack of political will on our leaders. When they are killing your citizens, how you can even eat. They are killing you as citizens. And you don't give a damn. It's the greatest irresponsibility by any political leader, anywhere.
Just Atiku. Says Atiku Wiri or Kasongo Yeye. Anyway, I'm still looking for I'm still kind of searching for the meaning of Kasongo Yeye, because it's like they use that to, I don't know the meaning, but it's a little bit funny. Now, talking about surviving in that contraption, and while you are battling with the rogues in your government, the consequences of their actions and inactions, you still have to deal with the ones who are supposed to be victims like you, or rather, they are hunting their fellow to exploit, right? Take advantage of, and what have you. So a lady captured the moment that an old trick was being played, an old trick where fraudsters would tell their supposed, they would act like they are strangers. So they would tell their fellow passengers, or it may be a conversation between supposed passenger and driver, talking about certain money, some rituals they need to do in order to be able to spend the money, because this passenger took the money from our boss, and our boss is a ritualist, that anybody who touches the money would die. But right now, they are looking for a place to go and, what do you call that thing again? To go and atone, no. Okay. Like to go and kind of like make a sacrifice or thereabout to neutralize whatever charm it is on that money. So it's an old trick. We've had people who had fallen for that. In the process, they lost their personal belonging, including huge amounts of money. And most times they always say it was some juju or some charm used on them. No, there's nothing. It was the greed. But in this day and time, this young lady, they didn't bother to engage them. She actually recorded it for our own view. Listen, this happened, I believe, somewhere in Ibadan. Abeokuta.
Ṣàlàyé fún mi, àgbàlagbà ni mí. Ara ọ̀gá mi tí mo wá ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ mi. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ gbé lọ Saudi ní. Ẹjọ́ sẹ́bi Yorùbá lẹ́yìn àti nímà. Ilé Pàlàjì tí. Sẹ́bi Yorùbá lẹ́yìn náà mà. Ó ní gbogbo àwọn tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀ ká padà sí ìlú wa. Gbogbo wa tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ bẹ̀ dẹ́ pé ra wa ní gbogbo mọ́tò tó bá fẹ́ ọ̀nà gbogbo ni. Wọ́n kò sá lọ. Èmi dẹ̀ ní mo sáyẹn ọdún méje mo lọ́dún márùn-ún. Kí ìyá mi wọ́n bá gbé mo jálẹ̀ mo bẹ̀ lọ bá gbé nígbà tẹ bí báàgì wọ̀ gábà tó wá gbé sí mọ́tò náà kẹ́ máa gbọ́n kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sísá o. Ilé wọn báàgì. $1.5 million. $1.5 million. Ẹ wá ń gbé láàrin gbogbo wa ń ṣe sinmi fún mi lè. Ẹ wọ gàdábà ilé òkè ń sọ̀rọ̀ gàdájì àdé station mọ̀mọ́ o. Àti ọlọ́ọ̀ṣẹ́ kàwé jù mí lọ owó tó ń sọ tábà olórí kọ̀m̀pútà bá wọn lọ sọ́run fún àsọ̀ntì lọ. Lọ́la àti rice. Ẹ jẹ́ kó sẹ́tù ní Nàìjíríà làwọn sẹ́ni tó gbé gbogbo ayé olóòlù ọ̀ṣọ́ mọ̀dọ̀ ní kòyísì àgbàlagbà gbé mọ̀ọ́ṣọ́ mọ̀dọ̀ fún ọ́nsá. Ọlọ́run bá ń fi bẹ̀rẹ̀. Òtún má gbọ́n fọlọ́pàá. Má gbọ́n fọlọ́pàá káwọn ọlọ́pàá gan-an wà sí san fasọ̀rọ̀ ajáde. Dáàdì ẹ̀ ti mílíọ̀nù gbó sọmọ́tò tẹ́lú wò ṣe ní lákòókò. Yàtọ̀ ní kó sọ́tù mi mọ̀rí ẹ̀tọ́ ìjọ kọ́mọ́ lọ́jọ́ ọlọ́pàá ní kẹ́mọ́ lọ gbọ̀n kalẹ̀ kẹ́mọ́ lọ àlẹ́sì. Àti wọ́n jókòó tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ìbọ́yọ́ ọlọ́pàá ní sẹ́tà ń ṣe. Tí wọ́n ẹjọ́ kí tó lè sọ́ọ́lì ìjọ mi ni mo ṣe tẹ̀sí. Ìwọ ìròmí náà ti ń ta aṣọ ní ta ẹ̀rẹ̀. Sísẹ́ ìjọ tí mo ṣe tẹ̀sí náà ṣe kí tó lè sọ́ọ́lì. Fọ́tò lẹ̀ yà ẹ̀ ti sọ náà pa. Ẹjọ́ kí tó lè sẹ́ni ta sísítà mẹ́jọ kílẹ̀ rí sọ̀rọ̀ ìmá. Ẹ láti cooperate pẹ̀lú mi àtàwọn tó wà ní mọ́tò yìí. Kí lè fẹ́ sẹ́tù ẹ̀ àtàwọn tó wà ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ kí n daṣọ àṣírí yìí gbóyè. Because ẹ pé báwo ni ìgbésẹ̀ tó dá sí ìfúru wa ẹ́? Máa fẹ́ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan ní $10,000. $10,000. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ní. Ṣé mo rí pé yóò sọ̀rọ̀ látàárọ̀? Nígbà tí wọn kì í ṣe ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tó bá ti pọ̀ jù wọn lọ wọn lọ sí wọn náà wọn family wọn ṣe ẹ̀yìn parents ní àwọn gọ́ọ̀mù tí school tẹ̀ wáyé ẹgbọ́n mi 1,000 láti calculate times 10,000 almost 16 million. Ẹgbẹ́ wa sọ mọ́tò wọn fà nígbà máa fún wa. Àbá tí ò fẹ́ tí wọ́n ní. Dádì ẹ̀jọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n jẹ́wọ́ ẹ má tí ì lọ gbé. Kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ? Ṣé ẹ rí owó yẹ kì í ṣe pé mi gan fẹ́ gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ bu díẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Mo ṣe ń tọwọ́ bọ̀ lọ́ọ̀ ni mò ń ṣubú wò lọ. Ló ń gbé ṣubú bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ rí àwọn ọmọ Kàlàbá wọn ń ja ọ̀gá mi lólé ọ̀gá mi wá lọ sí Saudi. Wá lọ sí tíráàdì rí báàgì owó méjèèjì tó wà ń bẹ̀. Wọ́n ní gbé wá sọ́dọ̀ sísá mi pé tó bá mọ̀dé pásítọ̀ tí mo lọ. Tàbálà àfẹ́ ìtẹ̀lé mi lọ́dọ̀ sísá. Ọ̀gbìn tí ìgbẹ́ ibi pàtó ìjà mẹ́ta mọ́ lọ́wọ́ yẹn. Ìgbẹ́ mo wá rí kíní kan tán wélé wúlò àti fọ̀fọ́. So ní tíráàtì gbẹ̀yìn ṣubú. Mo rí kíní yẹn kíní ẹnu ìjẹ́kí mi gan jí mi. Ṣé rí àwọn sáà yẹn wọ́n wà dàbọ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ ìṣá madam kẹ́ máa gbọ́ mi àti student o
wọn kì í máa lo báǹkì àwọn kan náà fẹ́ protect property wọn ni ó dàbí àwọn ìgbà mẹ́gbọ́n ọ̀pá ìlú nǹkan nínú ọdún ṣe wọ́n máa ń fi bí gan wọ́n ṣe sí gbálẹ̀ tó lè balẹ̀ lọ́bẹ̀ sí gbálẹ̀ wọ́n tá bá ní ká máa mú ìlọ́dọ̀ àtìlẹ̀ wọn ní wọn ní ẹni tí a ní bébì. sísá ẹ̀yin ò tẹ sọ̀rọ̀ kankan ní ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ látàrọ̀.
kò sí bóyá tẹ́yìn bá ti drop ẹ̀ lè gbé wọn lọ.
ó kẹ́yìn ò wá ẹ̀ ní wá ẹ̀ tẹ́tẹ́
wọ́n rán èmi iṣẹ́ ní kí fún ẹ̀ṣọ́ àbá ẹ̀ṣọ́ káàkiri.
àwọn àbẹ́yẹ sórí rẹ̀ ọlọ́wọ́jẹ dísẹ́ ọlọ́wọ́jẹ dísẹ́ ọlọ́wọ́jẹ sọ̀rọ̀ 15 million ní wọ́n ráyè iṣẹ́ ẹ̀mú 200 back.
Sorry if you don't understand Yoruba, but let me try. Let me try and explain to you what just happened in that video. So the lady that recorded the conversation entered the public transport, probably from one place to another. And immediately she got in, she met another passenger, supposedly a woman. Okay, then the driver, then another passenger seated in the front. Those two men, driver and the other passenger. But guess what? 3 of them are walking together. So the one in the back, who happened to be like another woman, acted as a passenger. She said that our boss, who happened to be a man, okay, they stole money from him. I think he died, so they stole money from him. Other staff, okay, said the guy went to Saudi Arabia. Mind you, most of what they are saying, they are mostly incoherent. Like when you begin to try to put the story together, but that's not the target. I mean, that's not the point. Their target is the greed of the next, this lady that entered the public transport, okay? So he said the boss did some voodoo on this bag of money, the bags of money, okay? And one of the bags, she took one, and inside that Ghana must go bag is $1.5 million. Now, $1.5 million, but they have a problem because right now she is, number one, she told them that she had money, right? And she didn't want them to take her to the police station because she was taking the money to her sister, who would be taking her to a prophet or anywhere that they can help pray. Because every time she tried to touch the money, she's like getting shocked, like shock. So in the process, the driver kept speaking to their target by saying, Auntie, why don't you, I mean, you should say something to this thing now. I mean, she shouldn't take the money to a police station. I mean, what we need to do is just take her to somewhere. Well, it could be our own opportunity. And the lady was like, I'll give all of you $10,000 if you can help me. She gets. So they started asking her, Auntie, you didn't even say anything since we have been talking. Instead of you to say something. And she said, well, maybe when I drop, you can continue to take her to wherever she's going. So you don't want $10,000. Do you know how much is dollar now? $10,000. That's like 17 million naira. She was like, no, they just sent me an errand. I'm not interested. So they sent you an errand. So is that how you are going to make it in life? Being an errand person. Oh, get out. So that means she did not fall. She is their mark. And she's lucky as well because the same set of people also do what they call the one chance. If that's not going to work, they can rob you. And they can even like spray you something that you're going to lose your consciousness. And a lot of things can happen. So the lady captured that. And it's like, it is so old. You don't understand. Like I've heard a lot of people who fell for that, right? Since maybe when I was like maybe 10 years old. But look at it today, 2025, grown-up men, adults, look at their faces. Saudi, okay. The story was like she took the money from her boss from Saudi. Everybody should go back to their country, that he didn't need them anymore. So the bag of money she's bringing it from Saudi. Did you see their faces, right? Grown-up men, some people say parents, you say, well, talking about people's parents. Remember they had APC, Egbekegbe local government primaries, just a few days ago. And that didn't go well because those who lost said they sold the form. Those ones who contested to be local government chairman, right? They paid 5.5 million naira per ticket. That's a lot, right? 5.5 million. They said they knew, the APC's leadership in Lagos knew the people they were going to give their tickets to, but they still made them pay. Only for these leaders to announce their prepared names after collecting their money, right? And so people's parents to enter streets. For Shomolu, I've shown you other places before now, but this one was Shomolu. So that was Shumolu. They got short-changed. That's the word, short-changed. So if they can do that to themselves, imagine what they will do to you that are not member of their party. Whenever they say they have an election, trust me. You can only imagine it. Just same way when I was talking about the extortion, violence that the youth of Edo States have been subjected to by the Nigerian police. Again, if you are not there, you can only imagine it. Like, how is it going to be like? What does it look like? Like, what is it like to be brutalized? What is it like that you have to actually pay money before you lose your life? So the same guys who are supposed to enforce the law, protect you in this instance, but they are now turning their guns on you, threatening to shoot you, and it's just like every day, everywhere, nobody is spared. They don't have any form of don't do it in this area or that area. It's all over those states. So today, somebody captured same event, same scenario on their way to the airport in Benin City.
Policeman and Coffee and join the gang. Airport Road, opposite Iron Pharmacy.
That's what life is like for the young people of Edo State. You have shown them your ID card story. Did you see that police officer there? That criminal. He cuffed the guy. Like he used that cuff on the guy and himself. He cuffed the guy to himself. Nigeria police. Anyway, as they say, it is what it is. So, brethren, thank you so much for your time again this evening. I am taking an early leave tonight, and maybe tomorrow we can have a phone in like we had it yesterday. So thank you so much for spending your evening with me. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be your evening, and I shall see you tomorrow. Good night.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Máyégún làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Máyégún dáyàrí pòlítíkò.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Máyégún dáyàrí Náyìbí nọ́mbà wán.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ sọ pé wọn ò gbẹ́bẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run sọ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ túnra kì.